चलिए आज के जो हमारी जो नेक्स्ट प्रेजेंटेशन है वो सागर और संजय की है। सिलिकॉन्स हमारे साथ डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। हमारे पहले भी कुछ प्रेजेंटर रहे हैं जिन्होंने हमारे साथ सिलिकॉन्स को डिस्कस किया है, और अगेन एक बार फिर दोबारा हम सिलिकॉन्स पढ़ने वाले हैं और बहुत अच्छा टॉपिक है ये। लोअर लेवल पे भी हम लोग डिस्कस करते हैं, शायद +2 लेवल पे भी आता है, और फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर के अंदर भी पी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट में इसका डिस्कशन होता है। तो आई थिंक सो, और बहुत अच्छा है। इनऑर्गेनिक पॉलीमर्स में भी पढ़ाया जाता है सिलिकॉन्स को। तो चलिए चलते हैं हम सागर और संजय के पास, देखते हैं वो सिलिकॉन्स के बारे में हमारी क्या नॉलेज और इंक्रीज करने वाले हैं। नाउ सागर एंड संजय बेटा, यू मे प्रोसीड विद योर प्रेजेंटेशन।
Okay, sir. Good morning. I am Sagar with my friend Sanjay from BSc Non-Medical 6th semester, Dayal Singh College, Karnal. Today, we are going to talk about our presentation topic, silicon. If you having any question or queries during presentation, we will discuss it later. So let's start. Silicons. Silicons are polymeric organosilicon derivatives containing silicon, oxygen, silicon linkages. These contain alternate silicon and oxygen atoms in which the silicon's atoms are joined to organic groups. These are also called polysiloxane. These have the general formula R2SiO suffix N. You can see the formula of silicons. These may be linear, cyclic, or close-linked polymers. These have high thermal stability and are also called high-temperature polymers. Now the property of silicons. First is thermal stability. The silicon's polymers are highly stable toward heat. They exhibit thermal stability up to 200 to 300 degrees Celsius and have low glass transition temperature. Glass transition temperature give the flexibility of the material. And second is chemical stability. The silicons are stable towards chemical reagents. They are not affected by common chemical reagents such as weak acid, alkalis, salt solution, or water at room temperature. Some other properties of silicons. They are water repellents, they are good insulators, they have non-stick and anti-foaming property, they have high strength of silicon carbon bond, they are resistant to oxidation. Now, let us discuss the uses of silicon polymers. First one is these are used for high temperature oil bath and vacuum pump, etc. Second, these are used as grease varnishes and these can be used even at very low temperatures, about -100 degrees Celsius. Third, because silicon are water repellent and good insulators, they are used for water purifying and in electrical condensers. Fourth, these are used as lubricants at both high and temperature. Silicon rubbers are very useful because they retain their elasticity at lower temperatures as compared to other rubbers. There are as excellent for electrical motors and other electrical applications. However, their toxicity and therefore these are used in medical and cosmetic implants. Now the types of silicons. Silicons are further divided in three types. First is silicon fluids or oils. These are about 60% of silicon produced. Second is silicon elastomers or rubbers. These are about 30% of silicon produced. And third is silicon resins. These are about 10% of silicon produced. You can see the picture of silicon fluids, silicon elastomers or silicon resins.
Now we come to silicone fluids or oils. These silicone fluids are usually linear polysiloxane of 50 to 200 units having low molecular weight. They have up to 60% of silicone use. They are prepared by treating a mixture of tetrakis cyclodimethylsiloxane and hexamethyl disiloxane with the small quantity of 100% sulfuric acid. You can see the preparation of silicone oil in your screen. Now, the uses of silicone fluids or oils. Silicone oils or fluids are used as water repellents for treating buildings and fabrics. Second is silicones oil are used as heat transfer media in heating belts. Third is because of low surface tension, silicone oil can be used as anti-foaming agents. And fourth is their complete inertness and non-toxicity allows them to use in cooking oils. Now the silicones elastomers or rubbers. The silicone rubbers make up about 30% of silicones produced. These are highly useful because they retain their elasticity from minus 100 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, which is much wider range than the natural rubber. These elastomers may be vulcanized to get rubbered. Vulcanization is a process in which bonds are formed between chains by cross-linking reactions. The process of vulcanization is also called curing. Now the different types of silicone elastomers. These are of three types. First is room temperature vulcanizing elastomers. Second is liquid rubber, and third is high temperature vulcanizing elastomers. Or these are also called heat curing elastomers.
Now, the uses of silicone elastomer. First, room temperatures. Silicone have good adhesive property and used as adhesive for coating in cars, buildings, household items. These are also used as sealant for sealing and encapsulating electrical and electronic components, plugs, etc. Second, liquid rubbers were developed particularly for quick automated and cheap production of small objects in a high number of pieces by injection molding. These are used for repairing plugs, contact mats, nipples, gaskets, keyboards, etc. Third one, HTV means high temperature vulcanizing silicone rubbers are finding wide applications as transparent tubing in food industries, medicines, fabrication of heart wall implant, electrical insulation, gasket, belting, connectors, keyboards, etc.
Now the third is silicone resins. Silicone resins are solvent solution of branched chain siloxanes containing residual hydroxyl group. Silicone resins are made by dissolving a mixture of phenyl substitute trichlorosilane and dichlorosilane in toluene and hydrolyzed with water. About 10% of silicones produced are resins. You can see in preparation of silicone region in your screen.
सॉरी टू डिस्टर्ब यू बेटा, सागर हमें स्क्रीन पे नजर नहीं आ रहा, आई थिंक सो जो आप बोल रहे हो।
सर मेरी तो यहाँ दिख रहा है।
स्टूडेंट्स आप लोगों को दिख रहा है क्या वो स्क्रीन पे प्रिपरेशन ऑफ?
नहीं सर, नहीं सर, स्लाइड नहीं मूव हो रही सर आगे।
ओके, एक्चुअल में बेटा मुझे जहां तक लगता है सागर आप तो कर रहे होगे, लेकिन आई थिंक शायद ड्यू टू नेट की कनेक्टिविटी की वजह से ना वो शायद उतनी स्पीड से हो नहीं पा रहा होगा जितनी स्पीड से हम लोग प्रोसीड कर रहे हैं। कोई दिक्कत नहीं, चलो आप प्रोसीड रखो, आप चलते रहो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है बेटा, प्रोसीड। अब आ गया हमारे पास, अब हमारे स्क्रीन पे वो आपका सिलिकॉन रेजिन्स आ गया है।
यस सर।
तो जनरली आप क्या करो, आप बोलने की स्पीड को ना थोड़ा धीरे रखो और स्क्रीन को थोड़ा जल्दी स्लाइड कर दो। उसके से क्या होगा, मुझे ऐसा लगता है जो थोड़ा सा लैग चल रहा है ना, लैगिंग चल रही है हमारी, तो उससे हमारा थोड़ा सा वो हो जाएगा, क्योंकि कई बार आप बोल रहे हो तो उससे थोड़ा सा वो बोल जाते हो स्क्रीन पे, उस टाइम कई बार नहीं आता। इसमें आपका फॉल्ट नहीं है ना हमारा फॉल्ट है, ये सिर्फ नेटवर्क का इशू है। ओके सागर चलो प्रोसीड करो बेटा। ओके बहुत बढ़िया
सर। थर्ड इज silicone regions. Silicone regions are solvent solution of branch chain siloxane containing residual hydroxyl group. Silicone regions are made by dissolving a mixture of phenyl substituted trichlorosilane and dichlorosilane in toluene and hydrolyzing with water. About 10% silicones produced are resins. You can simply see in your screen the preparation of silicone resins. Now the uses of silicone resins. The silicone resins are used in insulation of electrical equipment and machinery. Second is these are generally mixed with glass fiber for additional strength. Third is these are used in electronics as laminated for printed circuits. Fourth is these are also used as non-stick coating for domestic cookware and industrial car tire molds. Sir, screen is visible?
या बेटा, या बिल्कुल दिख रही है स्क्रीन, आप प्रोसीड कीजिए बेटा, कंटिन्यू रखिए आप।
Now let us discuss about polysiloxane copolymers. Polysiloxane copolymers of desired properties can be obtained when polysiloxane structures are combined with organic structures. Polysiloxane copolymers further divide into two types. First, block copolymers. Second, craft copolymers. Block copolymers are those in which shorter or longer siloxane units are connected by block organic polymers. Second, craft copolymers. Craft copolymers are those in which there are continuous polysiloxane chain which are either connected or substituted by organic polymers block.
Now we have come to the end of our presentation. Let us summarize what we talked about. Firstly, we have talked about what is silicones and their general formula. Then we have discussed properties and uses of silicones. After that, we have discussed different types of silicones, such silicones as silicones fluids or oils, silicones elastomers or rubbers, and silicones resins, and their uses. And in last, we have talked about polysiloxane copolymers and their types, block copolymers and craft copolymers. We sincerely appreciate your attention for a good listener. Thanks to all of you, and thank you, sir, for providing us a good platform to boost our confidence. Thank you.
थैंक यू वेरी मच बेटा संजय एंड सागर, बहुत अच्छी प्रेजेंटेशन बनाई है आपने और बड़े अच्छे तरीके से उसको हैंडल किया और बड़े आराम से स्मूथली आपने इसको एक्सप्लेन की चीज़ों के साथ। हमने पहले भी पढ़ा हुआ है और आज भी हमने पढ़ा, तो हम कुछ ना कुछ सीखा ही है इसके अंदर। अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच बेटा, बहुत अच्छी प्रेजेंटेशन है।
थैंक यू सर।
देख के लगता है, मैं देखता हूँ प्रेजेंटेशन को, देखता हूँ आप लोगों की ना जब, तो मुझे लगता है कि मेरे पास भी इतना टाइम होता और थोड़ा सा, और मैं इतनी अच्छी अच्छी प्रेजेंटेशन शायद मैं भी आप बना पाता, या मुझे कोई लगता है कि ये कैसे करना है, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ना मैं संजय या सागर को फ़ोन करूं या किसी और को फ़ोन करूं जिसकी भी मैं प्रेजेंटेशन देखता हूं। तो बहुत बहुत बढ़िया प्रेजेंटेशन है आप लोगों की, मतलब सारे ही जितने आप लोग आते हो तो अच्छी मेहनत करके आ रहे हो और दिखता भी है कि आप लोगों ने कोशिश की हुई है, और लेवल ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस तो कहीं मतलब लगता ही नहीं है कि भाई मेरे स्टूडेंट का लेवल ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस कहीं डाउन नजर आता ही नहीं किसी भी एंगल से। ठीक है, अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच बेटा फॉर दिस नाइस प्रेजेंटेशन।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.